Oh, hey, man, can you guys hear me?
We got you. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, yeah, man, first of all, man, I just want to say thank you for all the value that you guys provide, man, the free stuff. My question is about real estate. So, do you guys think, because I think I called you guys about 2 weeks ago, instead of renting out each houses to a family, do you think it's a good idea to do it each rooms individually? That way you can make more money, or should I just stick with the family? What's your guys' thoughts and opinions on that?
What kind of house are you trying to rent out?
Single family or multifamily?
Oh man, it's the single family ones. So all of them, 3 beds, 2 baths.
So here's the thing, bro. Like, if you're rented by the room, you can do that, but that's more tenants that you got to deal with.
Yeah.
And then you can run into issues where like they might not get along with each other. They're in close proximity. And then also depending on what state you live in, what town you live in, you could be messing with certain ordinances when it comes to, how you rent your house out, right? So I would say, dude, like if you're going to have a single family home, the most optimal way is to put a family there and then get the most rent that you can get. Like me personally, I got a couple single family homes that I own, and I own them outright, right? I just paid cash for them. I own them outright. I collect all the rent, and it's pretty simple, man, when you have a single family.
Yeah.
Especially when they got kids and shit. They typically don't want to leave. They want to stay there because of schools and all this other stuff. So you could go by room. You could do that. Like, there's nothing wrong with doing that, but just be prepared for a few more headaches, bro.
Is it a community or is it?
I did the rooms when I first bought my first one. It was the FHA loan.
Yeah.
And I rented out the rooms, and I was kind of tired of dealing with the.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a headache.
It's a headache, bro.
A huge headache, bro.
Student. So I pretended to be like the property manager. I didn't tell them that I owned the house.
Yeah.
I thought, it's the property manager letting me live here and I have to pay rent. It's actually something I learned from you guys.
Yeah, smart.
Good.
That's what you do, man.
Good.
Yeah, it was a headache. It was a headache at that point, but I mean, the family that I have in there, I mean, right now it's being managed by property management, and I haven't actually seen them in 2 years. But then last week I was thinking like, oh man, maybe if I do rooms by rooms, then maybe I can get more money out of them.
Yeah, but look, bro, more money isn't always worth it, bro. Like, I will take, $100 less, right, per month to not deal with problematic tenants.
Yeah, you want steady tenants that are going to pay always on time, even if it's less money.
Yeah. Because the thing is with problematic tenants, they could give you more money up front, but you're going to have to pay for it later on. They'll break shit. They'll want you to fix everything. They'll create issues for you, or they pay late and then you got to evict them, and then you go through the eviction process, you kick them out, and then you have like a month or two of vacancy because you have to go ahead and fix that house up, repaint it, and all this other stuff. So you're better off, bro, like just having consistent tenants and like raising the rent on them very, very rarely. Right? Only when you absolutely have to. I got a couple tenants that are under market, but they're good tenants, so I'm like, fuck, I'm not going to raise the rent on them too crazy. And if I do, it's nothing more than like $50 to $100 at most.
Yeah.
Right? After a couple of years. And that's only because some of the houses I have in hot markets, so I'm able to do that. But in general, bro, you want a simpler, you don't want to deal with headaches, bro.
Okay.
Sometimes the extra money isn't worth it, bro.
The family in there.
So, huh?
Okay.
What was that?
I said I guess I'll keep the family in there because.
Yeah, I mean, bro, like, okay, okay, let's go into let's crunch some numbers real fast, and obviously you donate a bit more, so I want to really get into this because some people in here might be
With the same,
property owners. How much? Okay, how much does a house generate a month, gross?
Okay, so I have 4 of them, right? One of them I live in, and then the other 3 I rent out. So
okay, you have 3 single family homes.
I'm evened out. Yes.
Okay.
The other one I live in.
So which one is the one that you're the one that you're talking about renting out the rooms? How much does that one generate? Or are you talking about all of them?
Well, all of them. I was talking about all of them.
Oh, you want to put all of them and rent them by rooms? Okay, so the 3 you said 3 or 4 single family homes. 3 or 4 single family homes.
3 single family homes.
Okay. How much
rented out? Yeah.
Did you buy them cash or how'd you pick them up? You acquired them. You said through FHA.
Yeah, so one through FHA, the other one was through, I took my money out from my 401k, and then the third one, I worked a lot of overtime, and then the fourth one, I took a little money out from my crypto, but not a whole lot, just a little.
Hold on, okay, so all of them, you use mortgages on all of them then, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, how much did you put? So on one of them, you said you did FHA. So you what? Put 3.5%, 4%, 5% down.
Yeah.
What about the other three? How'd you get those? Did you put FHAs on those as well, or did you put more down?
No, it was 15% to do conventional.
So you didn't live in them then?
I don't live in them. They're rented out.
No, but you put 15% down. Why'd you put 15% down?
Oh, that's what the lender required me to.
As an investor?
Because, yeah, as an investor.
What state are you in?
I used the FHA on the first one.
What state are you in?
And then after that, everything else was.
What state are you in, bro?
15%. What state?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in California.
They let you get away only put 50% down as an investor?
God damn, nigga. Okay.
Yeah, it was the same lender that I was using. So
All right.
they were a little.
All right. Hey, I'm not mad about it.
That might be an in-house.
That's good for you. Okay, so yeah, you got a deal there somehow. Okay, so basically you did FHA on one house, and then the other three you did 50% down on each of them.
Yes.
And when did you pick them all up?
Well, okay, so the recent one I did closed about like a month ago, and then the other two. So I bought two in 2021. No, I'm sorry, one in 2021, two in 2022, 23, and then 24.
Okay, so all of them are probably appreciated to a good degree, right?
Oh, like, man, 50, 60K.
Okay. Now, are you cash flowing on all of them?
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, the last one, the last one, the fourth one,
probably not.
It's actually out in Texas.
Okay, last one's in Texas?
One is in Texas.
Okay, you only picked that one up this year, so
a month ago.
You're probably not going to get that
Right.
much appreciation. Okay, how much are you cash flowing on all of them?
So one of them I'm evened out, and then the other one it's 500.
Okay, so one's even. One breaks. Let me guess. The one that breaks even is probably the one you had the FHA loan on, right?
No, that's the one I'm making money off. Because
Wait, you just said you're breaking even on it.
The other ones I am. So.
Okay. All right, hold on, Raj. You got to be clear about this. So the one that you did with the FHA loan, the first one you picked up, how much does that make you? Does that make you money, or do you breaking even?
That's the one I'm making money, 500.
Okay. The second one, how much is that making you?
That's the even, 2,800.
Okay, that one breaks even. You put 50% down on that one?
Yes.
Okay, third one.
The third one is out in Texas, and it's even.
Okay, fourth one.
Fourth one I'm living in. That's the one I'm living in.
Okay, so you make 500, and then the other two you make. Okay, now I see why you want to rent out the rooms. So, the two that are breaking even, you put 50% down on those?
Yes.
Okay, what are the rents at? Are the rents at market rate?
Yeah. It's like cap. It's 2,800, and then the one in Texas is actually 1,300.
Okay, so 2,800. So you basically got them at market rents.
Right. Yeah. And then the one that I'm making money off, my mortgage is 1,900, but I charged them 25, and that's because the interest rates were low. That's the one I got the lowest. It's like a 3.2.
Okay, so your mortgage is low. Okay, so that's why you're cash flowing on that one.
Yes.
And then the other twos, what were the interest rates that you purchased those other ones at?
So this last one I bought was an investment, so it was more like I think it was a 7.2, and then the other ones was a 6.2, and then the third one was like a 5.5.
Okay, so yeah, and the rates aren't really that much better right now, so you wouldn't want to do a refinance.
No.
But you have equity in all three of those, right? A significant amount of equity because you put 50% down and they appreciate it, except for maybe the one in 2024.
Right. I mean, even in that one, I bought it for like 165, and the appraisal report came back at 180. So there's equity in that one too. And then the ones
okay. Real quick, bro. Your properties, are they in an HOA community, or they're just like outright alone with no HOA community? Are there HOA fees?
One of them, you said if it's a HOA?
Yeah. Do you have HOA fees?
Yeah. The very first one, the one that I'm making $500, but I'm taking $500 after everything is paid.
Yeah. So it has the HOA fee, but he's profiting. But the other ones are single-family homes, standalone, with no HOA. Now I see why he wants to go ahead and rent the rooms.
He's breaking even.
Yeah, because he's breaking even on them. So look, you got two options, bro. You can. I wouldn't cash out refinance. Fuck that. You're not gonna benefit at all.
Yeah.
you got some equity in these in two of the houses. You could do a home equity line of credit on there, right? Since you got some equity in there. But honestly, I don't know if that's even worth it as well. What you could do you have garages? Because I've done this before. Do you have garages in these houses?
Yes.
You could charge them extra, or you can charge them extra to use the garage, or have other people use the garage, especially if there's like a lot of space there to park. But it depends on what type of area that the houses are in.
Are you saying like turn the garage into a room?
No. You can turn it. You can charge them for parking. Extra $100, $200 a month.
Parking.
Yeah, you could charge for parking as well. That's something that I've done before to get a bit more cash flow out of the houses. Or if you want, you can attach another structure to the property if you got the space to do it. I've seen people. David Green, we talked about this with him before, where he's done that with some of his houses.
Like an ADU unit?
Yeah, basically.
But
if you have the space for it, and if you want to do it.
Out in California.
Yeah.
And now California, I mean, it's damn expensive. But like
and the zoning is probably a pain in the ass and shit.
Yeah. So like I said, the houses that I have rented out, I'm even. I'm not losing anything. There's equity in there. They pay on time for the past, 2 years now. So.
You know what I would say, bro?
Raise rents.
He can't because he has that at market. Eat it for another year or two, dude. Build more equity in the homes. The good thing is, good for you, is that you're in California, which means it's going to keep going up in price. Like, we know that because California just gets more and more expensive. And you'll be able to raise the rents probably in the next year or two. It might suck, but you're not losing any money, and you're gaining equity. So, God forbid something happens, you can always do a cash out refinance or pull equity out or whatever. It doesn't seem like you're hurting for the money right now, but you've done rooms in the past. You know it's a pain in the ass, bro. So it might be best to just kind of eat it for another year or two and then raise the rents because the markets are going to go up. And you're going to build equity in the homes in the process.
Okay. Yeah, because the only reason I haven't...
but from this point forward, bro, hear me out on this. From this point forward, you don't buy homes unless it cash flows. From this fucking point forward. Like... I'm not a fan of getting houses that you break even on, like, at all. Like, and here's the thing. If you've been watching, I don't know how long you've been watching the podcast, but I literally have done episodes on this where if you're not getting at least a 10% cash on cash return, I tell you not to do the deal because you run into situations like this.
That I did think about that, but then again, I watched your episode with the Bigger Pocket guy, and he said that, I mean, in this market, you don't really have much of a choice. Yes, you're not getting the rent, but like you said, you get other things like equity, tax write-off.
Yeah, bro. But like again, like you got to remember that he's a more savvy investor and he's advanced, so he can go ahead and have a couple of properties that are breaking even, right? He can have an Airbnb property that he's making money on seasonally because he has a base of his portfolio that makes him money consistently month to month. That's why I tell new investors, like, don't pick up your first few houses need to cash flow. And it's fine because, it's not like you're hard up for the money. It's okay, just a lesson learned. But from this point forward, bro, do not do any deals unless you're getting at least a 10% cash on cash return, okay? From this point forward.
Okay, I mean, even with this, okay, even regardless of what the interest rates are, you think I should just
10% cash on cash, bro, because now you got to offset these two deals that aren't making you money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. And like I said, I was always thinking like, okay, I'll just do a refinance. But then again, who knows how long that will take for the interest rates to go down.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, I'll keep it 1,000 with you. That house that you picked up at 3%, the other one that you picked up at 5%, you're probably not going to touch those with a refinance. You'd be stupid to do it. I don't think rates are going to go down that low again for a while.
Yeah.
We're going to be sitting at the 6 to 9 range for the next multiple years, man.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. All right. I mean, so unless if the previous tenants move out, then if I get some new people, maybe I can charge them.
Yes, if you get new tenants, you can go ahead and try to charge them a little bit more. But but again, like I said, most tenants are not going to pay over market for rent unless you got luxurious stuff in the house, which we tell you all the time. We tell you guys all the time, like, don't make your house too luxurious. So, like I said, you might have to eat it for a year or two and then raise the rents on them. Or if they decide to move out, but I doubt that they're going to move out because they pay you rent consistently, so they're going to probably stick around.
Yeah,
good tenants typically don't go anywhere. That's why they're good tenants.
The good thing is you're not losing money right now.
Yeah, you're not losing money. So
that's the good part about this. But
and like I said, that's the reason I was able to invest in cryptos and stuff, and 6 figures portfolio.
Just from this point forward, bro, A matter of fact, next deal you find, call to the fucking show. I'll analyze it with you. How about that?